A quick video on how I make a Winnie the Pooh and Piglet Cocoa Bomb. Hot cocoa bombs are chocolate spheres that come in different flavors. And they're filled with cocoa mix, candy, sugar cookies, sprinkles, so much more. These cocoa bombs open when introduced to a warm beverage, a delight for anybody who enjoys it. Hello, welcome, I'm Rox. Hello and welcome to my kitchen. I'm Rox. If you're new here, my passion is helping you make sweet treats. Intro animation, because adults need sweet things too. To get going on this project, you will just need a few supplies. A half sphere mold that's just over 2.5 inches. Plastic spoons. Chocolates or candy melts colored in yellow, red, black, pink, and fuchsia. Your favorite hot cocoa mix. Your favorite marshmallows. Something that'll act as a piping bag for the details. Optional sprinkles. Optional but super fun, glitter. By the way, all of the details in this video will be shared on roxstarbakes.com. I do this because if I learn something, it's possible to change it there, but not retroactively in this video. Like I mentioned earlier, you can use candy melts or chocolate, and this can be melted in 2 ways. Option 1 is to microwave. Place in a microwave-safe bowl, microwave at 50% power in 30-second intervals, stirring in between. This takes about 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes, depending on your microwave. Option 2, you can use a candy chocolate melter. Add candy melt or chocolate, just stir occasionally until smooth. And I work through 1 color at a time. Here's my half sphere mold. No need to grease or oil because they're silicone. I'll link where I got these below. Each half sphere takes about 25 candy melt coins. Add about a tablespoon of melt and use a spoon to pull the melt up the sides. It might look thin here, but don't worry too much because we're going to eventually be adding a second layer. I thought it would be so cute to make Pooh Bear's bottom half red like his pants. Oh wait, he doesn't wear pants. He wears a red shirt. And here's the yellow. Add about a tablespoon of melt. And same thing, I use a spoon to pull the melt up the sides. Refrigerate after this first smearing. After a lot of cocoa ball making, I have found that it is the easiest to use a plastic spoon for this technique. Repeat with a second coating and refrigerate again for about 10 to 15 minutes. So these are all cooled and hardened. I find it's easiest to pull away the sides to loosen it. Now peel away slowly. If it helps, you can anchor your finger on the inner half of the sphere. So shiny. I use exactly the same technique for Piglet. Here it is here. Check it out. To clean up the half spheres, you'll want to either 1, microwave a plate for 2 to 4 minutes, or 2, heat a baking sheet. The oven is my preference, so I went with the second option for this project. Just touch the half sphere for a few seconds. I do this for all of the spheres. Try not to place face down after being warmed because it'll create a suction and it's a little difficult to remove. I make the ears the same color as the rest of the head. Fill a piping bag with melt or tempered chocolate. Just cut off a tiny bit of the tip. I pipe the ears with no guide here. I just take my time. If you watched my Poohsheen Cocoa Bomb tutorial, you will see that I explored 2 ways to make the face. For this video, I piped the eyes directly to the bomb. Cut off the tip of the piping bag. For demonstration purposes, I piped this at an angle, but it's actually easier if you're looking right above it. But hey, this isn't bad. Tip: If the melt starts to slow down, you can just push out the cooled melt and then the warmer melt will start to release. Now let's transition to filling the chocolate bomb. Stabilize the half. I find a flat surface helps. Add 1 to 2 tablespoons of hot cocoa of your choice. Add magic, aka glitter. I use these marshmallows. Melt the half. Chocolate acts like a glue. And close the bomb. Basically in the process, I melt the bomb halves twice. Once to clean them so they're flush, and a second to adhere them. Then I melt his ears on a warm baking sheet and adhere. Make sure to get it good on there. Sometimes it'll take a second melting. So adorable. Anyways, here's Piglet. Here's the empty half. Sometimes I find a cupcake liner helps stabilize. Add 1 to 2 tablespoons of cocoa. I'm actually using a strawberry mix here. Add magic, aka glitter. I use these marshmallows because they're cute. And sprinkles. Melt the half. And close the bomb. Same technique as Pooh Bear. And actually it's the same exact technique that I use on the Baby Yoda Cocoa Bombs that I have coming out soon. Then I melt the ears on a warm baking sheet in here. Again, make sure they're good on there. Sometimes they need a second melt. Mega cute. So cute. Whoa, MG. Whoa, MG. Disney Hot Chocolate Bomb success! Now, the extra fun part, let's melt some. Make sure the milk is hot. This is not super hot, but I wish it were. And just drop the cocoa bomb into milk and it melts. Just wait for that surprise. What I can say about milk temperature is that if you make this too hot, the marshmallows melt before popping up, which is part of the fun. And you have to be patient. And of course, Piglet. Ta-da! Yum! What other characters should I make into Cocoa Bomb? Hit that bell notification and like to get the latest videos. And coming up is a playlist that I'm always adding videos to. So my parents are in town and one of the first things that we did is we got our hair cut. And my hair is feeling so short now compared to what it was before. But my mom loves her haircut. And speaking of my mom, she made me this little kitty. You'll see her joining our videos from now on, but how cute! She's a professional knitter. Cute. Chocolate! And or candy melts. You know what's funny, Mom, is it's like stuck in there. It is not smooth.